Okay, so hi dear Libra, very good evening to you guys. This is Anjali Tarot, and this is a general monthly reading for all the Libra Sun Moon Venus Rising for the month of Feb 2025. This is not a love reading or career reading or anything specific. Whatever messages will come, I will just let you guys know. Want to be a reader like me? Purchase my course. Link is in description box. For personal readings and healing sessions, link is given in the description box below. For the best healing modality of the whole universe, Ho'oponopono Masterclass, link is in the description box below. Okay, let's start. Overall energy for Libra for the month of Feb 2025 is we have the King of Swords, gaining the clarity and cutting a lot of people, situation, things out of your life, out of your system that are no longer required in your energies anymore, but being a little bit cold and off and rude, kind of, right? So that's going to be your energy, cutting the crap without giving a crap. It's like done means done, goodbye. That kind of energy. Let's see in the recent past what was happening. We have the death and rebirth. So in the recent past, something ended here. Something ended that created some kind of stable base or some kind of new base. You can say not stable. Some kind of that created a starting of something new in your life. It's like a rebirth with a fresh energy. A fresh energy emerged out of that ending. Currently, we have the strength card. You're holding on to something or someone, and it's taking you a lot of courage and strength, but you're doing it anyway. Okay, we will clarify these cards one by one. By the 15th of Feb, we have the Knight of Wands. Doing something, taking the action in the direction where you feel you are quite passionate about and you should do something about it. So, doing something. Let's clarify these cards one by one. Let's clarify the death and rebirth in the recent past. We have the Six of Wands, the Sun card, and the Four of Pentacles. It's like you were very sure about something that's like something that was very close to yours. Something was very close to your heart, something or someone, and you were very sure this is something that's going to convert into something very meaningful down the line. But it ended. Yeah, something that you were holding on to. It was a hope, it was a connection, it was a work situation, it was a business situation, something that you thought is going to convert into something very beautiful, successful and victorious in the coming future, ended. And it shocked you, it shocked the and surprised the hell out of you. But then you got the reality check. Hmm? And then you started another chapter of your life. Okay, currently we have the strength card. Let's clarify this. We have the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Now you're sure that all you have to do right now is to work on your stability. Your goal is crystal clear in front of you, you know, and you are waiting for your turn in order to do something in a direction that's directly connected to your growth, success, and stability. You're holding on to some kind of actions, you're holding on to this energy of I have to do something about something, but you're waiting for your turn so that the time is going to turn in your favor and you can do something about this area of your life that's directly related to your overall stability in your life. Again, it could be relationship, it could be money, job, career, it could be any area of your life, but you're waiting for your turn. You're waiting for the time when the time is going to turn in your favor so that you can do something about it. Okay, by the 15th of Feb, Knight of Wands, getting this passion, that getting this desire to do something. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and Eight of Cups. So you will be working deliberately on this energy of letting go of this victimhood kind of energy that you might be experiencing from quite a long time now. You are going to be like no longer this victimhood energy, no longer this feeling left out in the cold, no longer letting people use me for their own good or something. So you are deliberately working on this energy of putting in the effort and energy to come out of these kinds of energies and enjoying your life to the fullest. Wow. So it's like taking the first step towards your own growth and happiness. Basically, coming in the power mode, coming in this empower mode that I can't survive like this. I can't be like this. I can't ruin my life like this all the time. People using me, turning their backs on me, doing something stupid with me, and I'm letting them do that. No longer I'm going to do that. I'm going to allow people to hurt me or use me. I'm going to live my life to the fullest, and I promised myself I'm going to make this the best year of my life, something like that. So taking the first step towards your happiness, towards creating your happiness with your own hands. Fantastic. Yeah. For you, the guidance here is the Ten of Wands. See, in order to initiate the process of making your own reality, you have to let go of the burden that you are taking on your shoulders all the time. Maybe other people's burden, maybe other people's opinions, maybe other people's what they are going to say, what they are going to feel, how they are going to behave, this and that. Maybe in lack of creating boundaries. Whatever this is, you have to let go of something that's weighing you down in order to take the first step that you're willing to take in the coming future. Okay, honey? Cool. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. God bless you. Namaste.